This is what I mean, you guys. See, Fernandes deserves the rest. Do you get the point I'm making? Enzo can't be playing full 90s week in, week out. No, no, no. You need an Andre Santos there. I wish we had a Gallagher. He would have been the best guy, especially for fucking Prem games, yeah? You don't have him anymore. Andre Santos, you enjoyed your holiday in France. It's time to come back to serious things right now. Tell and all these other youth signings in January, no, 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 no. Stop wasting our time right now, yeah? Stop wasting our time right now. Get serious. Go for short-term experience and quality and bring back Andre Santos, for God's sake. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. But anyway, lucky to get a point. Listen, I think this was a fair point, yeah? Bournemouth are actually lucky that we didn't get the 3 points, because that first half was an absolute battering and we just demolished them. Let's keep it brutally honest, yeah? They didn't have that many... They had great moments against us, but when you equalize things out, this was a 2-2 game, and I kind of guess this would probably be 2-2 in the preview. I just, for some reason, even though I didn't want to see it, I was saying on paper, I said on paper, we're going to be able to play our football against Bournemouth. But then I said afterwards, the issue is, do we have the mentality to win this? Are we going to take our chances? Are we going to not make individual mistakes? And that's something we can't avoid right now. We just can't avoid it. We can't, which is a shame, because the good effort we show can kind of go to waste. Of course, we're going to look back at the Nico misses. Obviously, it was a shooting gallery for Nico today. It's disappointing, even though he made the first goal, to not score today. It's why we need another striker. It's so obvious. Do I need a 19-year-old wonder kid from Bayern who hasn't scored all year? I don't know. Yeah, I do not know. I do not know. I don't think that's what the team needs right now, if I'm keeping it absolutely real. Oh, see, look at from like second place to like 7th place. There's going to be a lot of shifting and moving right now. Liverpool de facto winners of the Premier League, it's obvious. But we need to safeguard. Like, we'll secure CL football from games like this, which is a funny thing. From being able to get a point in games where you're normally losing. All I care about is CL. That's it. CL, 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 CL. That is all I care about, is Champions League football. Any way it comes, yeah? Any way it comes. And at least today, this team would have lost this game last season. Let's be honest, yeah? We'd have lost this game last season. We got a point at least. It's something that we have to take. It's something we have to take. Brother, it's not about being positive. I hate when dumb guys say dumb shit like this. Like, be smart. Be more clever. Be smarter. Think about the bigger picture. Stop looking in front of your hands, seeing the world all the time, yeah? Think about it. If we get top 4, it's going to be because we keep more points than we lose. Is it not common sense to you? Idiot. Sorry, I'm getting angry now, but I just hate when dumb guys talk shit and they miss the point, yeah? We're not a title-winning team, yeah? And our directors aren't going to sign any big striker in January or any big players. I think we can understand that right now. All we can hope is that we can get enough points to get CL for this season, yeah? Anyway, Ahmed's. Then after that, I need to bounce, get this review out of the way. Hey, bro, a lot of us are forgiving Clear Lake too soon. Our squad planning, yet again, is questionable. This season has to be directors... I think so, but I don't know. I feel like with all this financial shit, I put out a tweet today. I think the tweet touched upon a lot of sentiments. I'm going to try and post this tweet up on the screen so you guys can see what I had to say before I go. Because this is the current direction of the football club, in my opinion. This is how I see things going right now. Let me just get it on screen. Yeah, man. After everything, to not get the win... Yeah. Anyway, Reece James today. Can we show some love to Reece James for coming back big for us at the time we needed him? You know, someone taking a set piece away from Cole Palmer. Yeah? Someone finally doing that. And then that leads to us being able to get the decisive equalizer in this game. Anyway, let me put my tweet up and I'm going to bounce, get this review out of the way. But it feels like this recruitment model, there's a massive balancing act. There's a big balancing act with this, yeah? This is what I was talking about. I want you guys to think about this, yeah? For me, the line between visionary and self-sabotaging is thin. It's not is this. How does everyone feel about our supermarket, battle royale, squad development plan at our club? Stripping emotion out of this is probably the safest, cost-effective strategy that slowly and incrementally leads towards success, right? Is the approach too steady? It's pretty ruthless. It's pretty results orientated. It's not something we've seen before. Under our new ownership, we're seeing strategies we've not seen in other football clubs. Usually when something is new, normally it brings out skepticism, right? But I guess when you're treating players like assets akin to a portfolio, this is going to be amazing at managing risk and maximizing returns. That's probably how the directors are seeing things. But why keep hold of a player or deadwood for longer than they are needed? With creative use of contracts and amortization, we found a cleaner, safer way to incrementally build towards success, right? But in a way, the directors have no ego in their decision making. Mistakes can be omitted and quickly corrected. It's probably going to help us and the players find good moves, blah, blah, blah. But it seems to extend the time you need to actually challenge for honours. It seems to extend that time. When you're only buying young, that automatically means you need time. And title challenges need squads fully approved by managers. You can't operate on 50% capacity and think you got enough to win, yeah? The intangibles can be considered, but how will squad dynamics work and blah, blah, blah? Okay, so this is more about the transfer stuff. But to these directors, they just think to themselves, they're doing their jobs. This in and out, player turnover, players coming in, players coming out. They think that because they're managing the financial side towards that, and because they're managing the risk factor around that, because no big profits are being lost, that they're doing their jobs. But the other side is, what is the utility behind this, and how does that help you on the football field? Because there's no point buying players that don't have a long shelf life. They're gone in 6 months. How's that going to help the manager? The manager wants to turn towards a squad that you can rely upon for any in-game moment when things aren't going your way. And already we're seeing signs of him not being satisfied with everything at his disposal. Yeah? How are you helping him achieve that? How are you helping him towards us getting the results and success on the field? Yeah? You're not doing any of those things right now. And this is where eyes are going to be back on the directors again. Because all these smart transfers mean nothing. We're not Brighton. This isn't Dortmund, where we only go off the money we generate and the money we bring in for shareholders. No, it's about winning at this football club. Yeah, it really is that simple. And are they showing enough that they get it? I don't think so. When you can still consider signing another 19-year-old up front, when you can still consider signing this youth defender for next season, when you already have Anselmino, who's nowhere near closer to playing, a Jimpung, who's just about broken in. I think we're done with the youth. I think we got enough that can grow and build for the future now, yeah? But I think it's quite obvious that we need some players for right now who are going to help us turn these close games into 3 points, because that's how fine the margins are, yeah? And how much closer are we? Because as I said, you're Borussia Dortmund. I don't want to be a Dortmund, yeah? Where you see fun things, they play fun football, but nothing serious, because it doesn't lead towards silverware or trophies. You know, it just leads towards your star player being sold for maximum money and being happy that you're still challenging on the same budget. You're not going anywhere doing that. And at a club like this, that shouldn't be the ambition, yeah? When the owners took it over from Roman, yeah, the idea and goal was to be the next superpower club. We're nowhere near closer to that. They took over in the best possible conditions, where you're taking over a club debt-free. You have over $1 billion to inject, for God's sake. This is FIFA career mode stuff we're seeing right now. This is like FM save, you're going to the editor and you're getting a cash injection of $1 billion. And currently, from the money we're spending and how we're recruiting players, you can't feel any other type of way than to think that maybe the financial side is being prioritized more than what's happening on the field. And I'm going to say these examples, yeah? I'm going to say this, and I know it's going to lose a lot of people. But I think for me, a biggest telltale example of this was how we allowed Conor Gallagher to leave. It's not about his ability. It's not about me wanting to suck his dick or being a fucking fanboy, whatever shit you want to say. It's the fact that he is someone that in games like this, when it's tight, he's bringing the energy. He's bringing the fight. He's keeping your intensity. And when you're keeping in your intensity, it means the manager's game plan is working that much longer. And the longer it works, the bigger our probability it is of getting results, yeah? That's how it works. But when you're constantly not seeing any utility in your Gallaghers or your Kantes or many of these guys over the years that could probably still be here, putting an arm around all your expensive young superstars, yeah? What are you doing to prioritize winning for right now and getting results? You're not. You're not. And this is the issue. January, this is going to be a big wake-up call for all of us. If these directors don't wake up and realize, you know what? Youth is nice, whatever, but we're not going to be potential FC. We're not hired to create potential FC. We were hired so we can recruit the players that are going to make us challengers and winners. But they're showing right now the priority isn't on that. If you want to communicate the priority is, get some experience in this window, for God's sake. Yeah, get some experience. Help out the young guys you already have. Don't add more young guys to a squad who need more help from experience that doesn't exist right now. Someone like Tosin shouldn't be one of the seniors in the team, for God's sake. Yeah, he's an all right player, but someone like him should not be a senior young players are looking towards. Something's not making sense. Yeah, you can't be going towards money, recruitment strategy, blah, 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 over what the team needs. So, listen, that's all my thoughts on this, but I need to bounce and get this review out. And, yeah, I guess I'll have to speak to you guys in a bit then. And, I don't know, maybe come back and do another stream. I'll see how I feel. Obviously, a lot to talk about after a result like this. And I think it's just like you're seeing things for what they are right now. It's clearer and clearer what the team needs, what we need to do, and what we aren't getting. So, yeah, you guys, come back for the review and I'll catch you. Cool.